Yeah, what's up? Bless up. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say that brother Max Julian, you know what I'm saying, played the Mac. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna touch it, right? I wasn't finna touch, the pimping and all that day. You know, it is what it is, soldiers, you feel me? But I wasn't really finna touch it, you know? But, rest in peace to that brother. That's why you always do your research. Because people can always come and say, well, he was pimping and he was doing this and doing that, but what he doing today, you understand what I'm saying? So don't always judge the whole scene. So I had to go do my research. And it's just some kind of way the Black Panthers pop up in this shit here, you feel me? Black power, respect, soldier. Let's go.
Really look at it, there was a sadness about me throughout the whole film. Because that's where I was as a human being, and I couldn't hide it. That is me. And I think that's really what people have related to. We're living in different times. When you and I were young kids, I mean, there were no heroes. He's still a hero to this day. And he's not a hero because he's a pimp. It's sick when you get a chance to get out of a rat-infested ghetto and you don't. It's because of that other thing that he has, that indomitable spirit that he has that you cannot stop me and you cannot actually down without me coming back. Documentaries really prepared me for the Mac because Oakland was a battleground. And you have to be really prepared for anything. We tried to focus in a basic area which encompassed San Pablo, MacArthur, Telegraph, the whole stretch of downtown Oakland. There were two conflicting powers, both sides struggling for control of the city. The Warner Brothers were so huge with their drug dealing, and they weren't just pimps, they were drug dealers, they were major drug dealers. Over on the left, on the other side, is the Black Panthers at the height of their fame, of Huey Newton and Bobby Seale and Elaine Brown. The Panthers were running the entire city politically. They were not letting drug dealers on the street. They were just helping old people across the street. They were feeding young kids. I already knew Huey Newton. Huey Newton was a buddy of mine then. They are policing out Elaine Brown. The Panthers were running the entire city politically. They were not letting drug dealers on the street. They were just helping old people across the street. They were feeding young kids. I already knew Huey Newton. Huey Newton was a buddy of mine then. The police in our community couldn't possibly be there to protect our property because we own no property. I met Huey Newton when he really was a pure revolutionary, really trying to make a difference in this world. I loved him. I thought he was one of the most extraordinary people who ever walked the planet. We have, first of all, got to protect our brothers and sisters from themselves and from those within the community that would rip them up. The brother role was fashioned around Huey. Most of that stuff in the middle where he talks about they still have hairstyles and da-da-da-da, those are Huey's words.
You have his brother who's coming on this black nationalist tip. It's about consciousness.
In order for us to make this thing work, man, we've got to get rid of the pimps and the pushers and the prostitutes. We can't get rid of one without getting rid of the other.
It's about, revolution. And here's Goldie saying, that's cool, but nobody's putting me out of my business.
I mean, not you, not the cops, nobody, man. I mean, you want to get rid of the pushers, I'll help you. But don't send your people after me.
That split, I think, continues to exist in the black community.